love their baubles so much that they are constantly coming up with newer ways of blinging out.
This is the joint where you can actually get pinned out nails. Just like pin by right, pinned out nails. So
yeah,
let's...
well, my nails are pretty plain.
Yeah, so we need to bling it out.
All right, baby.
Let it shine, okay?
Hi. Hi.
I'm Lisa. I'm Lisa.
Nice to meet you.
Lovely meeting you.
I'm ashamed, but my nails are naked. Is that not shocking to you?
Not at all.
No.
We can just give them a complete turnover.
Pulling them out?
Absolutely. Tell me, what are you exactly looking for?
I don't know. You know, like, I've been having pretty plain nails for a while. Let's call this the deli special.
So what we could do is give you nice jewels on the nails. Yeah?
All right.
What do you say?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Lovely.
And so this is really popular.
It looks amazing. It looks stunning. In fact, nail art is something how you carry it. A nice nail art with a plain shirt looks stunning.
Fabulous.
Yeah?
I love it. It's economical as well.
Okay, let's start. Let the bling
Match your
begin.
nails. Yes, match your nails to your personality. The deli special. Bring it on.
Yes.
That's your line. Bring it on.
Let the nails begin.
Oh, yes, the grand unveiling.
Amazing.
My 10 digits
Yes.
are all blinged out.
Pretty much.
Delicious. It's totally delicious. I love it, Simmer.
Okay, so why not bust the rap? Let's bust the rap
Are
over
you
here.
inspired?
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty much inspired. Okay, so let me give it a snap, alright? 1, 2, 3. Blinged out, Lisa, you look so fly. When it comes to jewelry, you get your high. They say pretty is who you are. Needless to say, you're a superstar.
A girl should never be without a diamond, even in space. Maybe that's why the windows in spacecrafts are made out of diamonds. That was quite an awesome, sparkling makeover for my nails. I'm finally on board Delhi's glitter bandwagon, and the next stop is the Kingdom of Diamonds. Rohan!
Hi Lisa, mind you have a seat? I'll be right with you.
All right. A personal invite from the Prince of Bling to sit down and help himself. Hi. Oh, tempting. Are these rings?
These are bridal rings with top quality emeralds from Zambia and Colombia.
For
So
brides or brides to be?
we say this for brides to be because once they're brides they actually start using them.
Wow. Right?
These rings are very popular in Delhi, especially during the wedding season when
Yeah.
you're wearing really heavy clothes and you're all decked out. You need something to match your fingers with.
So what do you think? Do you notice me or do you notice my ring? What do you notice when you walk into the room?
I think I'll have to notice you before I notice the ring.
Oh, that is the right answer!
It's a fantastic neck piece. I would love it for you to try it on.
Oh, that's just the invitation I almost didn't need.
There are a lot of different cuts that have been used in the lines above the necklace. There are pear shapes, marquees, rounds, and you know, just putting all those cuts together brings a lot of depth to the design. It looks more three-dimensional rather than looking flat completely.
Yeah, rather than really symmetrical.
Correct. Since you're wearing red today,
You noticed?
I have something.
You're not colorblind, that's a good sign.
I have something which might go with that as well.
Oh, yes.
These are with rubies and diamonds.
Oh my god, my blingometer is going off the charts. Check it out.
It looks fabulous.
It just sort of feels like I'm literally covered with diamonds.
The work is very intricate and you have to remember that majority of the work here is done by hand. So a lot of it has got a lot of detail involved and a lot of effort goes into making each and every piece that you see over there.
You're very passionate about your work, huh? About diamonds. Delhi boy.
The eternal nature of a diamond teamed up with its fire is what makes it so desirable. That's why the value of a diamond is determined by a lot of different factors. Often a really large necklace with many diamonds can cost a lot less than a subtle strand of rocks.
Let me introduce you first to the different kinds of finishes that we have over here. Finishes of the gold specifically. This is your most commonly used yellow gold finish.
Yeah.
It's been hammered to give like a slight indented appearance.
Yeah.
But
Very tribal.
there's 18 karat gold, but this is with a white rhodium
white
finish.
gold.
Yeah, this is white gold, yes, absolutely.
Ow.
Then we move on to another finish, which is the pink gold finish, also known as the rose gold finish.
So again, it gives it a very different feel.
It does. It gives it a very differently rich look. Now, I'd like to introduce you to the different kinds of settings that can be achieved with the diamonds. This has been set with channel setting.
Channel.
As you see, all the stones are following one channel.
Okay, yeah.
So that's why it's called the channel setting. This setting, which is known as the pave setting.
Pave.
Now, this is a very...
This is really popular. How does it differ from the channel?
See, in this case, what happens is there are tiny diamonds used that are put together to almost form one entire piece. So it almost looks like there aren't any sort of prongs or any kind of metal holding it all together.
Gorgeous. It's just like a sheet of bling.
We have simple prong settings that you can see in the center stone over here.
Right.
These are held together using prongs.
Large
prongs, which are visible.
You can see that as well. So, this has all been great, but where are we at with the masterpiece? That's what I want to know.
Well, the masterpiece is where the magic happens, and that's at the workshop right now.
You bet.
And I think you've been nice to me, so...
Of course I've been nice. I haven't slobbered over anything today. If I have, my wife was clean.
I think we can agree to that. So I think I'll let you have a sneak preview of the masterpiece.
Alright, so we good to go?
Let's go.
Diamonds were first discovered in India around the 4th century BC, and India was one of the first countries to mine this exquisite gem. In the medieval times, diamonds were worn rough or cut and polished only on their upper surfaces. But today, diamond jewelry making is a highly intricate process and is crafted by experienced craftsmen.
Welcome to the quality check room. This is where all the diamonds and color stones for the masterpiece are going to be handpicked. If you look right there, that's the sketch for the masterpiece.
That's it? What exactly is so special about it? What makes it a masterpiece?
There's a huge, beautiful green stone at the bottom. It is a 150 carat Zambian emerald, which is very rare to find. Exactly.
50 carats? Isn't that how much I weigh?
Almost. And the total diamond weight in the masterpiece is going to be over 200 carat.
I like it.
So you can see that he's working on these small metal pieces that are actually gold, 18 karat gold. He's putting them together according to the design that was created for the masterpiece.
Right.
This is actually one of the most crucial stages, because if he doesn't set the metal pieces together according to how the design has been created, the person who's going to be soldering it together will have exactly what he gives them to solder. So he could, not do it correctly, and we could have a problem right there.
So if you were running an army, this would be your second in command, your commander.
You could say that, exactly. This is a very, very important phase, and he is a very important person in the making of the final piece.
So let's not disturb him anymore. This city seems to have bling tucked away in every street corner, and Anirudh is not going to rest until he takes me to see at least a few of them. So I'm just going to go with the flow and see what shines out. It better be good. What's going on in here?
This is where all the magic happens, basically, where we incorporate body art into innocent souls. Now there's a new trend that has just started, it's just spreading all over the place, All these girls have got tattoos already, but now they want to bling it up because they're going out for parties and they're going off to weddings and all that.
That's awesome. So this is Delhi ink, man.
Yeah. This is Delhi ink. So now this is what they want to do,
Right,
So all the Delhi chicks are into tattoos? You would have thought I wouldn't have seen it underneath the... Hi, how are you guys? Oh, this is awesome. So how long did that take?
Not so long.
It took about 1.5 hours.
And is this permanent?
No. The bling is just temporary.
This is what's going on here now.
Yeah.
This little added bonus of bling. So how did you come up with this idea to combine bling and tattoos, body art?
See, a lot of people have tattoos these days. A lot of girls, they want to bling. They want new designs every time. And it's best when if there's something temporary that's